Alrighty, my lovely Trails fans, welcome back to our next episode of Trails in the Sky. Let's see, so we have Kevin with us now. We are going to go ahead and take full advantage of him currently being in the party with us. So we're not going to go to Ruin just yet, we're going to go to a couple of other places, heading mainly to Air Latin. Let's go ahead and catch up with these NPCs before we do that. I wonder what that white shadow was. If it was a ghost, it should have been scarier, right? Why does Polly want to see that white shadow again? She's so silly sometimes. Polly's so silly sometimes. Oh, it's Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin, will I see the white old guy again? I don't know. Sorry, but even old Mr. Kevin doesn't know that guy's schedule. Aw, I want to see him again. He could spin around and round in the sky. It was really fun. I wonder if the white shadow will come again. Aw, it's too bad Joshua's not with you. I wanted to show him how hard I'm working too. Hey Estelle, if you see Joshua, you be sure to tell him, okay? That I'm here working hard with everyone else. Clem, yeah, got it. I'll definitely tell Joshua. Yeah, it's a promise. Give my best to Joshua. Anyway, gotta get back to weeding. I'm very sorry about today. Thank you for going out and getting the children. Come by again anytime you like. You know you're always welcome here. While you're in Ruon, come by anytime you'd like. The children would love to see you. So we're going to go and head back to Minoria Village. Let's just have a quick gander and see if anyone's conversations has changed. My granddaughter Sadie has a flower shop in front. If you'd like, take a look in. Looks like the conversations have indeed changed. The children have completely regained their cheer, it seems. I wasn't sure how things would turn out after the orphanage fire, but I knew Adios would watch over everyone. It's really strange. I was on vacation, wasn't in the mansion. Why does everyone say I was there? That poor guest looks so depressed, it's kind of hard to watch. He claims he's the butler for the Dalmore family, and despite the way he's acting, it might just be true. Hey, did you go to the Windmill Lodge? The view from there's beautiful, keeps the customers coming back time and time again. I guarantee you it's worth a look. Oh, while I'm here, let's go ahead and just throw some extra things on Kevin here. Let's go ahead and give him the shield. That's going to give him a few extra... Oh, what did I do there? A few extra healing abilities. What will this do for him? Okay, let's use that as well. There we go. Oh, did you find something? Estelle showed the ingredients they gathered to Orvid. Oh, this ingredient wasn't on the list. There should still be a few ingredients not on the list. Keep up the good work. Yeah, gotta remember, he's not for talking to, he's for turning items into. Oh, Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin, read me another book, okay? Yeah, you leave it to me, kiddo. You be a good girl too, Lucia. Yeah, okay, I'll be waiting. Mr. Kevin, next time you come, read me a book, please. Oops-a-daisy. Seems like Sunday school's over. It was so cheery over there until just a bit ago. Now it's totally quiet. The youth of the village went to help rebuild the orphanage, it seems. I hope the hearts stay as generous forever. Safe and peaceful is nice, but I need to find a job soon myself. I want to work around my hometown, but there's not many good jobs. My uncle Orvid is a merchant that trades in foodstuffs. He's always flying from place to place and barely ever comes home. I don't think I could live like that. My uncle Orvid is finally back from one of his crazy business trips. No sooner was his foot in the door than he said he was heading back out again to look for more ingredients. I managed to stop him somehow, but why the heck is he so reckless? I wonder why my uncle is so reckless. I'm especially worried because my younger brother Zach is just like him sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Verena Lighthouse. Whoa! That took me by surprise. I'm supposed to take you by surprise. There we go. Now, let's see what we can do to cause some damage. Okay, you're weak against water, weak against fire. So seems like a good middle ground. Can always do that as well. He has a decent amount there. Okay, that's just gonna hit one anyway. I don't think he has any multi-hit abilities. Although he can attack from a distance, so maybe I'll just try that. Yeah, not bad, and a decent amount of experience as well. Oh, Kevin really needs some help there. He's got some leveling up to do. Just gotta keep an eye out for some chests as well while we're here. Okay, I know for a fact that I got a preemptive strike on that. Not even gonna bother. Okay, again, looks like fire is the way to go here. Anything weak against earth and fire. Let's just go ahead and use earth on that.
Here for a rematch.
Everything really is just easy to defeat with arts in this game. Don't really seem to be encouraging so much physically attacking. So weak against earth, okay. And I just missed. Lovely. I suppose when there's only two of them, I can afford to attack physically. Now that we've got Kevin in the party, at least for the time being. Let's see if we can find that lighthouse keeper then. Oh, he would be at the very tippy top, wouldn't he? Up and up and up we go. Still hurts a bit, eh? No use. Can't strain myself any further. Hi, Mr. Vogt. It's been a while. Well, it's you bracer kids again. Still full of vim and vinegar, I see. Oh, yeah, now I remember. You were knocked out during that whole mess with the intelligence goons. Yeah, this is Mr. Vogt, the lighthouse keeper. How are you these days, Mr. Vogue? Still hanging in there? I've been alright, mostly. Though recently Hey, what's wrong? Are you still alright? It's my bum back. Can't seem to shake this pain. Anytime I bend at all, it's like someone's driving a spike through my spine. Oof, sounds pretty painful. Can't you take some medicine for that or anything? I've been dealing with this pain since you were in diapers, I'll have you know. I'll not waste time trying to cure it now. It'll go away on its own, I'll see to that. Unfortunately, I can't afford to sit around resting it for too long right now. Huh? Well, take care of yourself, okay? That is not the right answer. Is there something you need done? Matter of fact, there is. I was right in the middle of an important job when you stormed in here. You know there are orbments used in the Lighthouse, right? I swapped the parts out for new ones, but I ain't given them all a test yet. Oh, that sounds like it could be a problem. Nah, no worries. This is my responsibility. Wouldn't be much of a lighthouse keeper if I asked someone else to do it. I'll just take it slow and easy and keep my back straight. I see. Well, don't strain yourself, okay? You don't want to make it worse. You don't need to worry on that score, little miss. I know my body. Ah, listen to me go on. Sorry to chew your ears off. Good luck with your work, braces. Thanks. Take care, Mr. Vogt. Oh, yes, one moment. I almost forgot. What is it? Well, about testing them orbments. There's a manual on the bookshelf there with details on how to do it. If you're curious, feel free to take a look. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. It's an important job to be sure, but it's mostly just flipping switches. Anyone could do it if they read the manual, I reckon. You know, do you think just maybe he's being the most passive-aggressive old fart in the universe and asking us to help him out? Ain't no maybe about it. Something wrong? No, nothing. Well, see ya. Yeah, he's definitely trying to be sneaky about it. Yeah. Pretty standard affair. I've got notes of what we need to do. Just gotta figure out where the machine is. Stabilizer gets set to low. Orbal amplitude goes to low. Then activation switch is on. And then amplitude goes to mid. And stabilizer goes to mid. Then this goes to high. Then this goes to high. Then connection quartz goes on. What? Ah, you did it. So, we can just leave it alone now, right? You can. It's in diagnostic mode. It'll stop on its own in a little while. Okay then. Still, I'm impressed. You managed to figure out with nothing more than the manual. Haha, it wasn't easy to be honest. Oh, hey! Looks like it stopped. Yes indeed, the diagnostic's done and there were no problems to report. It's been mighty neighbourly of you to do all this for me. Sorry to put you all through the trouble. No, it's fine. Yeah, no need to thank us, just make sure you take it easy on your back. No, I can't let you go without expressing a little bit of my gratitude. Here. Oh, these are, some bait for sea fishing. You can land some real whoppers on the cliffs near the White Lighthouse. You should try, if you've got the time. Aw, thanks. Anyway, we should get moving along, but... Anything else we can do for you? Did you need anything else? I've got all I need, little miss. However, It's good of you to ask. Very, very important. It shows that you have a heart that cares for others, as any modern bracer should, just like the bracers of old. Well, thanks. You make sure and remember that attitude, dear. Now, safe travels. And that was a hidden quest. Ah, you've done me a good turn again. Can't help but feel like I'm more and more of a bother to you young folk these days. I really am starting to get old, I suppose. Workers only beyond this point. Wow, look at that view. Alright, let's continue on to Letton. Just double check, I do not believe there are any chests around here. But you can never be too careful. Never know when they might be hiding one. I haven't double checked the achievements for this game, but I don't think you have to get all of the chests this time round, but I may be wrong, so don't quote me on it. I'll have to double check that and get back to you.
Should have done that.
Alrighty. Let's take a quick look at the map here. Should be a few chests here, I reckon.
Should have done that.
Gotta get lots of that lovely Sepith so I can start buying some of the good stuff. Oh, got an EP2 from that. I'm not going to complain. Let's see. Who do I have with an EP in the setup right now? I don't think I really have anyone. That could be pretty useful though for Estelle. What about... I'd love to have her get the, oh, what do you call it? The, Shadow Spear. Don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Need some better ordnance for that. Janus Blazer. You open the chest to see a man's face just smiling at you. Unsettled, you back away and close the lid. Let's not open that one again. Yeah, that is a little creepy. Let's go ahead and so that's a guy only outfit. School uniform with a tall collar instills a dedicated air. Well, he's got that. Can I give her the fiber vest? Yes, I can. So that still counts as an upgrade for Estelle. They're a bit awkwardly positioned. I'm not even going to bother wasting my time on that one. get to Erletten, I should be able to heal her up. Oh, it's kind of lame that it ran away, but still got the experience from the other two. Oh, now she's out.
Should have done that.
Okay, on the Crone Trail, probably best that I avoid any battles, because I think they're actually quite powerful on the trail. I'll have to double... Whoa. Not bad, but they are really spread out, and I think those ones that actually explode. Reviving Balm. This chest was once full of wondrous treasures, then you came along. Well, that was horrifying. Just combined itself into one. Oh, ouch. Well, it is weak now to water, so let's see.
Alright, what's next?
Got some olive oil, not bad. I think one of those trees hides. Is that a sit-down meal? No, it's not. Yeah, I think one of these trees should hide another one of the chests. Here we go. Looking into yet another empty chest, you wonder who leaves all of these lying around unlocked. We will eventually eat the Crimson Platter, but right now, food is a hard thing to come by, so I'm gonna save it. It's not like we could just do the mirror trick like we could on the previous games. And we're here, so we can heal up. Oh, travellers, your sort is kind of rare these days, what with all the monsters on the road. Go ahead and get some rest, I bet you need it. There are a lot of strong monsters on the road these days, feel free to get some rest here. Oh, hello friends. Hey Sorose, how's the border treating you? Haven't seen you since that incident with those monster mutts. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was actually the first time we fought together with the gate, wasn't it? Yes, they were a big help. So what brings you around here today? Just stretching our legs a bit and getting back into form. Figured we'd come by. Ah, I see, a bit of bracer training. Well, since you came all the way out here, feel free to use the facilities to rest if you need to. You want to talk about monsters? The ones on the roads lately have been ridiculous. Thanks, we'll do that. I'll get back to work then. If I can help with anything, just give the word. The post-watch is as severe as ever. We're surrounded by threats after all. The intelligence division remnants are spread all over the country for starters. As hard as it is to admit, we'll need the guild's help to bring them to justice. Don't mind if I do. You guys came all the way out here just by walking? Guess there are still crazy people in the world. Did you guys have some kind of abnormal love of walking in the mountains? It's hard up here in the mountains with so little to do. I heard a new casino opened in Ruan too. About the only pleasure we have up here is Officer Sorose's cooking. If he ever leaves the service, he should definitely become a cook. The Royal Army remains at a very high state of general alert. Mostly because we don't know the location of the Capua Sky Bandits or the remaining Intelligence Division insurrectionists. Even setting the Capua gang aside, those ID rebels are quite a problem on their own. Say whatever else you will about them, they're also highly trained killers. We need to find and stop them. The Royal Army remains at a very high state of general alert, mostly because we don't know the location of the Capua Sky Bandits or the remaining Intelligence Division insurrectionists. But the only pleasure we... yeah, already read that. Where is Rose? Oh, this is quite... oh, yeah, this isn't Latin. This is the Chrome Pass, isn't it? Alrighty, so that's pretty much everyone we can speak to here. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the video along until we get back to Ruan. Ah, finally back. Feels good to be in Ruan again. Thanks guys, it was nice of you to make sure I got back here safely. Oh, come on. You don't need to thank us. Yeah, besides, like you really needed the help anyway. That bowgun of yours is an antique, but you're pretty good with it, don't lie. What? Oh no, a wandering priest spends a lot of time out in the wilderness, you know? Gotta be able to defend myself somehow, but there's no way I could match a pro. You really think so? I think you'd make a really good bracer actually. You're really skilled. Aw, Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep the flattery up and we might have to get serious. I thought we agreed to knock it off with the commands. Anyway, about this spook you're hunting. People have been coming to the local church about it too. But Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here, assuming it is a spirit at all. Really? Why isn't it normal? Well, the church likes to say that when people die, all the good little boys and girls join Adios in the sky, right? Right, and sinners are condemned to fall into the darkness of Gehenna. Sometimes, though, you get souls who don't really fall into either camp. That's what the church typically refers to as a ghost. Yeah, wandering souls. Okay. But then I still don't get what makes our ghost not normal, if it's a wandering soul. Well, they don't really wander. According to doctrine, ghosts are usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person. Point is, it's something. The ghost that everyone's been reporting, though, doesn't seem to behave that way. It's got Father Theodore worried, I can tell you that much. Now I get it. Yeah, that's worrying. Anyway, just something to keep in mind as you investigate. Now I gotta get to the church. See you, gang. Stay cool and spookless. Huh? That was really good advice. I guess he does really know the testaments. He still doesn't seem like much of a priest, though. Ah, don't sweat it too much. The Wanderers really are a bunch of weirdos. The guy who used to come to Ravenue way back when was a real bowl of nuts, too. Okay. So anyway, we do still have some people we need to talk to. Let's continue our investigation. After you. I need to double check that I got those orbments back from him when he left. I think I did? Okay, yeah. Looks like I got everything off him when he left. Just double check that she doesn't have any upgrades here. Looks like we're all good, all good. Ah, the blue sky is so sublimely clear today again. See? Look! From its heights it looks down upon us. Welcome, Bracers. Your work involves running all over must be hard. After all, if you don't have any time to relax, it's hard to meet people. I've even heard men are leaving starting a family till quite late. Huh? I see. Hey, why are you looking at me? Racer work involves running all over. It's just gonna be a repeat. So that is actually an upgrade right there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I've got Sunday school today. La la, I can't wait. My daughter Aletta's made a friend recently. I'm very happy to hear it. I've been away a lot lately, so I'm sure she's been lonely. Oh, I wonder who her friend is. As my son said, he needs to be ready for the entrance exams. I'm sure Jerome would be a perfect tutor. Well, it's a bit frustrating to ask our neighbours, but I suppose we may have no choice but to ask Jerome to act as his tutor after all. It's a bit frustrating to ask our neighbours. Apparently my son wants to be a crewman on an airship. It may fly in the sky, but it's still a ship, no doubt. He really is the son of a sailor. My neighbour Jerome's attending the Royal Academy. Having him oversee my study for the entrance exams would be reassuring, but my mum has this weird rivalry with our neighbours. Don't think I saw any NPCs down there. Nope. I've got Sunday school today. I can't wait, all my friends will be there. Let's see how we're doing on all these. I still need an impede. And I can actually afford it now. Just gonna go grab that and grab one of those. So one of the main things I want to try and do is try and get her the Shadow Spear attack. So then if we find any more of those shiny puffins, we can actually defeat them. So Shadow Spear is just 7 black. So what have I got then? So I've got action 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I don't know if they've changed the amount that you actually get. So I thought Shadow Spear was one of the ones you get pretty much straight away. Look. Oh, that gives 3 actually. Okay, I'm just going to do some quick changing around and then I'll cut the video back. And I'm back again. So I've gone ahead and changed things around. So I pretty much just upgraded his defense to defense 2. I think we got that from Kevin. And this is how I have Estelle set up. So now we still have our Firebolt X, but we have Shadow Spear and Hellgate. So those are 2 really great abilities to have. Kind of wanted to thinking of switching out the evade here for the EP Cut 1 just to make things cheaper, but then I lose out on the wind arts, so I think I'm just going to keep things how they are for right now. Actually, I haven't decided which candidate to vote for yet. I do a lot of business with both tourists and the harbour. Lately I've been asked to develop some photo quartz by some touring visitors. With orbital cameras becoming more common, the number of people taking photos has gone way up. Yeah, this game I'm actually paying more attention to the quartz system than I did the last one. Who should I vote for? Both of them lack a decisive something. Candidate Portos is young and handsome, but that's not really a good basis for voting. We have few tourist guests currently as we are in the middle of an election. As such, we have many open rooms, so we will be glad to show you to any room you would like. How are things going? That's the photo guy. We have not finished his job yet. The future of the city of Ruin depends on the expansion of the tourism industry. More tourists will enrich the city as a whole and naturally result in the shipping industry also flourishing, which is what I need the people of the city to understand more broadly. I'm not unappreciative of the feelings of those in the harbour. Under the governance of the last mayor, the funds for the harbour facilities were slashed and the equipment has aged poorly. The people of the harbour fear seeing that happen again. I do know the election's important, but I wish they'd stop yelling so much. Everyone would know what they're saying if they just glanced at a golden poster. Plenty enough of them around. I do know the election's important, but I wish they'd stop yelling so much. Oh, that's just the same thing you just said. Let's just check in with the... Okay, both these are clear. Should be able to turn those in, but I kind of want to turn everything in all at once. Seems you're working hard. Are you done poring over the eyewitness information? No, we're still on that. Once you've checked up on all 3 subjects, come here and let me know what you found. We'll go over the information you've gathered then. Okay, got it. Hey, good work. How were the orphanage kids? They were plenty energetic. Seems like they're all in good spirits. They do say the younger the sprout, the stronger it grows. It seems we've got something to learn from them ourselves. Oh, absolutely. Incidentally, Father Kevin, are you going to head to your next region soon? Since you've got the time, you should enjoy Ruin a bit more. Once I get a bit of relaxed time in, I plan on heading out immediately. I got a lot to need looking into after all. We're in quite the predicament. I had intended for a bracer to come and be a guest speaker for Sunday school. Unfortunately, that person is absent because guild work came up. I'll have to make a request to the guild for a replacement immediately. The bracer we were going to have present as a guest teacher is absent apparently. I must ask the guild for a replacement immediately. Oh, sounds like that's another job that will probably end up being ours later on down the line. Man of the Sea Portos, vote in election Portos. Portos will live up to the expectations, believe in his passion. Okay, I guess I didn't actually read the other stuff that he was saying there, so hopefully you guys can pause the video and watch that, because I don't want to have to reload my save. Oh, hold on. We have autosaves. This thing autosaves like there is no tomorrow. So we can go and see what he said. Don't you just love this game? Like I thought, Norman's camp mobilised a lot of people. It's just me out here by myself, but a man of the sea fights with his guts. Alright, time to show him what a man of the sea is worth. Mayoral candidate Portos, vote in the election for Portos. I do like how often this game autosaves. All the business owners are voting for Norman, of course. Without tourists, we're out of a job. The hotel not too far from here is Norman's office. You'll see plenty of campaigners going in and out of there. Our business is booming thanks to all the orders too. This is a pretty good spot for being inside the city. It's not what I'd call a traditional fishing hole, but you get a lot of bites. Just like Percy said. My friend wasn't kidding, this is quite the spot. I'm really looking forward to this. It's lots of fun, all I did was mess around a little bit and I won. My husband's on a winning streak too. I'm crossing my fingers that we go home with more mirror than when we left. I'm gonna have to put a stop to this gambling fun at some point though. That man of mine never knows when to quit. I don't think you can actually sell it back to them though. It is your turn, sir. Alright, I'll call your bluff. You sure? I've got a flush here. Huh. You know, now that I look closely, this might even be a straight flush. I lose again. Woohoo, I won again. I'm a gambling genius. Yeah, let me check. Can you... Well, you can't sell them, but I suppose you could buy prizes. Most people don't realise it, but I'm like way good at gambling. I just know somehow, you know? I know what cards are coming, what side of the dice is gonna face up. Actually, I already know who's gonna win the election, I mean. I haven't told anyone yet, though. What? I lost again? No, there must be some mistake. I couldn't lose to an amateur like this. How can my luck be this bad? Have you been enjoying yourselves? The most important thing in gambling is knowing when to leave. As long as you don't overstay your luck, gambling can make you filthy rich. Have you given the slot machines a go yet? They're the pride of this establishment. All of them are antiques that operate on non-orbal systems. Marvellous, no? Feel the weight of the lever in your hands? It would bring me no shortage of joy if you were to appreciate its fine craftsmanship. Looks like a lot of the conversations that when you talk to them again, they just repeat what they're saying but slightly shorter. Oh, I didn't speak to this guy. I make my living as a tour guide here, but I'm taking time off to support Norman. The election period seems to attract less tourists anyway, so I can spare the time. Once I have a bit of a breather, I'm gonna get back out there and campaign my heart out. Seems like Portos' camp managed to mobilise some people. Alright, time to really get into it. Mayoral candidate Norman, please. Vote for Norman, Norman for mayor. The best representative of countries without elections would probably be the Erebonian Empire. There are elections in border regions without a lord, but the pillar of the empire is a strict social status society. However, when that kind of system works, it really works. If there are many competent people of high status, such a system can actually work very well. Of course, when it's the other way around, well, that's painful to watch. Well, thinking of that, Liberl, where we use both a royal system and an electoral system, could be said to have set up a very wise social system. Speaking of countries without elections, the Erebonian Empire comes to mind, of course. You could say Liberl is a very clever kingdom, what with dividing up its roles between the royal family and a locally elected government and all. Basically how England does it. This election will probably have a big impact on the landing port after all. I'm always paying attention to what the candidates are saying. Of course we're cheering for Norman, the promoter of tourism. Reviving the harbour works is impossible. The harbour itself is a freaking ancient artifact. At last, the new engine from the central factory is going to be rolled out, it sounds like. Now the Arcelli will really be at full power. I'm sure my brother Clive would want to be researching too. I'll do my best to become a full engineer. For that glorious goal, I'm still got a lot of things to study, but... Clive's got a great reputation as a researcher, enough that he was even asked to take a look at the new engine design plan, but he turned down the job to keep an eye on his brother Todd. Probably because of that, Todd's been working harder than any man. Just a bit more and that kid will be a real good engineer, I think. Todd's worked harder than anyone to make sure his brother's got nothing to worry about. Just a bit more and that kid will be a real good engineer, I think. The kid's gonna be running this place in a couple of years. Okay, nobody down there, so across the bridge we go. Oh, it's about time for the next boat. Finding time with my job to go out and do election work is pretty hard. Can't slack off too much or Ben Yote will get mad. He's a scary one when he gets angry. True, I don't know much about the nitty-gritty stuff, but even I know as much as anyone that Mayor Dalmore never did much for us. He never even fixed the crane. I was a fisherman back in my day too, so I've always had a soft spot for the harbour. Portos is the best mayoral candidate to explain the passion we hold for the harbour to the people. Don't you dare vote for some upstart idiot like Norman. Don't even think about it. People who live as one with the sea have an attachment to the harbour like no other in this city. Portos is the best mayoral candidate to explain those feelings to the people. Hey there, welcome to the office for Portos' election campaign. I'm a sailor just like him, and I know he's the man to change things at the harbour for the better. You know what will happen if we let Norman win? The harbour will become even shoddier than it already is. Problems with the harbour ain't just about the mirror, it's about this town's soul. As Mr. Norman says, the centre of everyone's economy is tourism, there's no denying that. That doesn't mean we can just ignore the harbour in the condition it's currently in, however. We pose a real risk of accidents that could be easily prevented if we don't make an effort to restore our harbour. We have to act now. It'll be too late once someone's been hurt. I don't mind you helping with the election, but mind working a bit more? I mean, is there a point to yelling here? The only ones listening is the gulls. I want Portos to be the mayor too. After all, ain't many people as popular as him. I'm kind of getting a feeling that Portos would probably be the best candidate here for things in the long run. So this is the problematic warehouse block. Seems like it attracts rats of all sorts. I asked for an escort since I heard it was dangerous, but perhaps that was a bit of an exaggeration? Probably not an exaggeration. Ah, good work. I'm escorting a merchant who's come to inspect the city. Didn't think I'd end up escorting someone inside the city. I feel kind of responsible as a local bracer, like Rouen is a dangerous place suddenly. We've become a bunch stronger too, I'm sure, but lately the monsters have also become stronger. Because of that, it's hard to get a sense of exactly how much stronger we've gotten. Darn it, even we know things can't keep going like this. Lately, Roko has been doing some serious thinking. When he gets like that, it's best not to go near him. For a while now, Roko has been doing some serious thinking. Darn it. The sun set while we were talking over what to do. Seriously, what a waste of life. Wasn't nothing good about going to the martial arts competition. That's why I said I ain't doing anything that's a pain. I traded in some chips I picked up at the casino. A free 100 mirror. The staff probably didn't notice, right? Right? Yeah, so bored. I'd like to go to the casino, but without any mirror it's, well, kinda pointless. The entire city's crazy about the election. It's not like I don't have the time, I guess. Maybe I should go sneak my vote in. That reminds me, the Royal Academy is going to have a long break soon. That means my son is going to be around the house all day. Just thinking about it makes my head hurt. My son's logic sounds like a theory. He gets so focused on reason when anything happens, it ticks me off. This mansion belongs to the Royal Army now, so that makes our new employer Queen Alicia. Nothing's more a craftsman could ask for than to work for a queen. Knowing this is the garden of the queen herself, well, it makes you want to do a good job. Yeah, I guess it would. This manor is currently under the purview of the Royal Army. You're welcome to enter as you wish, but there are valuable items inside. We ask that you take care inside so that nothing is damaged. One of the maids told me something real interesting. A bit ago, this candelabrum was stolen. What an incredible, terrible criminal. To try and go after art like this, you'd have to be either an idiot or a genius. Normal thieves know their place after all. La 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 la, loo 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 loo. I'm making tea to serve to the soldiers. The soldiers are quite handsome too. Right now I'm making the food for the servants and the soldiers. Me and this mansion go way back. I'll serve here until the end. The soldiers eat plenty and never complain. Well, it means it's worth cooking for them. Lately I haven't seen Dario around. He used to be the butler here, but to be honest he got kinda weird after the mayor was arrested. There's another me, he kept saying. It was totally crazy. Mayor Dalmore's arrest must have been a real shock to him. After the incident with the previous mayor, the butler Dario became... okay. Yeah, that is true. There was... Was there a butler? Or was he like a steward that was following him around? I'm sure there was a butler, but if that butler isn't the one that's drinking... Huh. I wonder if there's a story behind that. The famous Dalmore family has fallen. Perhaps this is what they call a turning point in the ages. No point in staying holed up like this, but it'd be pretty hard to go back to my friends at the warehouse now. Guess I've gotta search for a place to work. Still, I'm worried about one of my buddies seeing me, so I'd like to avoid work in the harbour. Almost missed that last point. My dad's away because of the election. Regardless of the reason, I'm just glad that boy is back home. We can think about the future later and just take our time. And with that, we have caught up with everybody in Rouen. Alrighty, so next episode we're going to head on to the Orient Causeway and continue on with our adventures and heading over to Erletten. But thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode comes out. Head on over to my Twitter to stay up to date with any news for the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.